Hey, welcome back. Ready to make some biscuits? So this time, what we're gonna do, this is kind of like a sweet um, tart kind of biscuit. We're gonna use uh, blueberries and lemon thyme. So the blueberries we have from our yard, fresh blueberries. We're gonna use that, and fresh thyme. I just got this, and if you don't have fresh thyme, I rinse this off. So I'm gonna take the leaves off, or and try not to get too many stems because and I don't know if you've ever used lemon thyme just to put it in your hot tea. We have a recipe. Susan makes some really delicious lemon thyme cookies, and the only lemon flavor is actually coming from the herb instead of lemon juice, and they are delicious. Um, oh, that smells so good. Okay. I guess if you go backwards, they come off a little easier. Yep. Okay. Now we're doing it. All right. That might be enough. We're going to see. All right. I have this. I'm going to try to chop this up just a little better. If you have, I don't want to put it like in a blender because if I put it in a blender, it's going to stick pretty bad to the sides. I don't want to do that. I just want to chop these up to have them. Oh man, that smells really good. And if you have a different way of chopping them that's a lot more efficient and faster, then that'd be awesome. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and put my 2 cups of flour in here so I can just put things on top of it. How about that? Okay, there's 1. There's 2. And then I'm going to put all this in there. I may wind up putting a little bit more. Here, let's do that. If you have some small shears or something, you could probably dice it up kind of neat also. The other thing I have, the blueberries. So here are blueberries, and I think for this much, well, I don't want to smash them to pieces right now, so I'm going to put, actually with this, these biscuits are going to use butter instead of Crisco. So here we go, I'm going to use a half a stick of butter, but I'm going to save 2 tablespoons for making a glaze to go on top of them, and we'll put the rest in the refrigerator. So here's my bowl. I've got this. This is what I'm gonna have my powdered sugar. And just to let you know, I don't know how much this is, but this is lemon juice. How much is this? I don't know.
Quarter teaspoon?
Half a teaspoon? I don't know. But it's that. Oh, I didn't like it. But this is going to be part of the glaze that's going on top of the biscuits. Okay, put this in the refrigerator. And we're going to start out and see what. I think we're going to start out with a whole cup of blueberry, maybe a rounded off cup of blueberries. And the way I'm going to do that, let's put this in the freezer. My hot water, your kitchen may or may not have this hot of a water, but my hot water gets like really hot. So what I'm going to do, I want these to get room temperature really quick. So I'm gonna rinse them because they were just picked and put in the refrigerator. Look, there's a leaf. A leaf? Yeah. There's another leaf. Alright. I'm going to let those sit in the warm water while I grate the butter. This is just a quick and easy way that you can get your butter in smaller pieces and making your biscuits. Here we go. It's getting there. This is gonna be. This is just making it easier for when we mix it all up. All right. Come on out. There we go. It sticks a little more than cheese does. So if your butter is like really nice and firm, I got it out a little while ago, so it's kind of soft. Didn't mean for that to happen, but it's gonna mix it really good in the flour. All right. So let's get some of it. All right. Now we're gonna be ready for the blueberries. We're going to drain the blueberries. Oh yeah, those are perfect. And we're going to kind of toss them around to see if we want more or less. That looks about right. All right, now we're going to add some milk. I'm going to need milk, but I don't know if I'm going to need quite a whole cup. So I'm going to almost put a whole cup and just see how it looks. Let's mix it up. Hey, it's preheated. You see, I'm trying to go around the sides and not really bust up the blueberries. I mean, you can, and they'll look, the dough's gonna start turning blue. All right, that's mixed up pretty good. I believe that I can put that on the countertop, and we can pat out some biscuits. Oh yeah, well, that's looking good. Okay. So right now it's looking kind of crumbly because I was trying to be careful not to bust all the blueberries. Oh, there went one. But it's gonna be okay if you bust a few. It's gonna be all right. Okay, and we have new biscuit cutters. These are in the shape of Mickey. I've never used them before. I just washed them and put them up. We'll see how they work. I don't know. I've not used them, so they haven't been tested. Oh. So we're going to see what happens. Oh man. Well, they're looking good. Wow, these are kind of big too. Maybe I should have used the other size. That's all right. Okay. Kind of bring this back together. And you can see this is a good reason why I used the butter. Ooh, there's some butter right there. All right. I think we'll be able to get 2 more and then just make a round biscuit, which will be fine. The round one, I guess, will be our test to just bite into. Oh my goodness, how do you... Yeah, right there. Alright, these are kind of big. Remember when we were using making regular biscuits, we made way more than this. We're gonna get 7 Mickeys, and then we'll just put this one we'll put this one together as a biscuit and see how it turns out. Okay, so there we have 7 Mickeys and then just a biscuit. I didn't put any extra sugar in it. I mean, if you want to add a little bit of sugar, you probably could in these to make them a little bit sweeter. I think we'll probably have enough sweetness with the fresh blueberries. And then what we're going to do while that is in the oven, of course, we're going to clean up our mess. And then we're going to mix up the rest of our glaze. I have a little bit of butter here. And then what I'm going to do, this is just the way that I do it sometimes. A lot of time, cream cheese sometimes is just hard if you're just getting some of it. And you're not using a whole pack at a time. Unless you unwrap the whole thing, I can't stand it. So what I do is I just cut however much I need, and I'm going to use just one little section because I'm just making a glaze. So I'm going to cut it and dump it over in here. And what's going to happen, depending on what kind of oven you have, but I know that ours, on our stove top, there is a part of our stovetop that gets warmer than the rest of it while things are cooking in the oven, and it just so happens to be on this eye. So what I'm going to do is, while I'm cleaning up, I'm going to let this sit here. It's the eye is not on, so it's not going to start just like melting the butter unless I keep it on there a long time. But it's going to help start softening it, and then I'm going to add some powdered sugar to this to make a glaze to put on the biscuits. All right, so we've got our biscuits in the oven. Let's clean up this mess, and then we'll have a taste test. All right, so we'll be right back. Okay, so we cleaned up our mess. Dishes are drying. The glaze is ready, and we're ready to take these out of the oven and give them a taste. So let's whew. Right. So, okay, well, some of these will be pretty awesome at Halloween. That one may not be. Oh my goodness, might not be the prettiest. Let's turn that off. I'm gonna get them a little bit. You know what? Just so that the bottom of these won't keep cooking, I am gonna put them on a cookie rack or a cooling. What's this?
Cooling rack.
Yeah. We'll put these on here. That way when we put the glaze on them, maybe they might look even better. Who knows? Boy, that's an ugly one right there. Oh my goodness. He's ugly looking. Let me move this out of the way because I don't want to burn myself. Not that I've ever burned myself. Move that out of the way. Okay. Yeah, that looks better. So I made the glaze, but Susan tasted it, and it seems like actually I found Found a measuring spoon, and what I used was a half a teaspoon. So this glaze, I added another half. So it's a teaspoon. A teaspoon of lemon juice with what we have. So I'm gonna try to glaze these just enough because I don't want to. This is not icing. It's just a little bit of a glaze.
What's in the glaze?
The glaze is the butter, which I think was 3 tablespoons, and then a quarter of a cup of cream cheese, and then lemon juice.
Oh.
So this might have done a little better using the brush as far as the glaze. I could have made it a little thinner.
Or powdered sugar?
Oh, yes, and powdered sugar. My bad. Thank you for reminding me.
You had powdered sugar in there?
I used thank you. I used a third of a cup of powdered sugar.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. A third of a cup. But you know, if you like this and you have a favorite kind of lemon type glaze, make your favorite. This is just kind of like the basics. And don't be embarrassed if some of them kind of look ugly. We're going for taste. Sometimes they're just gorgeous. And there's, let's just use it all. We'll figure out a place to put it. Just use it all. Okay. Now, I think we'll use this one because it's just the red one. So this is what we're looking at. So you can see that you have full blueberries. Got on my nose. All right, let's see how well the herbs did. You can see just a tiny piece of the herbs over here in this part right here. But boy, it's there's another little piece. Okay, I'm thinking the next time, because I like the taste of lemon in these, and especially lemon and the lemon cookies that Susan makes. I can taste the lemon, but I would probably use a lot more lemon in the next one, maybe twice as much.
Lemon thyme.
The lemon thyme, yeah. But if you don't have lemon thyme and you wanted to make something with lemons with blueberries, you could use just a little bit of juice and use zest, some lemon rind, and use that instead, because that's going to give you a really good, powerful lemon. And I know they're going to be delicious because I've done those before. If you'd like, I'll show you how I get some of the lemon zest and make some of these. But I wanted to try the lemon thyme because the cookies are just so good. But these are delicious, and they're going to be really good with some coffee. You could probably, if you're going to use something like this, I would probably serve these maybe as a brunch, or if you're going to have like little small sausages and fresh fruit and things like that, I would probably use from these. I would probably use one of the smaller cuts and make them round, so that they would just look better, presentable. You know, as far as, but they're going to taste the same. But if you're going to have a nice fancy one, you know, fresh fruits and maybe some sausage, it would be delicious. These are going to be good for somebody. I'm going to probably finish one of these and then kind of pass them on to somebody that may want them. But other than that, hey, we made some biscuits. We're going to make some next time, maybe some savory ones, okay? Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you the next time making some biscuits.